Okay, so today we are going to make our sleeping bag, our fleece sleeping bag. So I've already started my sleeping bag, but I'll walk you through what I've done so far. So what I've done is I've cut out, if you've read your instructions, I've cut out my 3-inch squares. The bottom, here's my bottom, this is my top. This is where my doll is going to slide in. And then I have started cutting out my fringe. So I have both layers of fabric that I'm cutting at the same time. I am cutting them about 1 inch apart and then 3 inches in. So the nice thing about this square is it gives you your measurement for how long you're supposed to, or how deep you're supposed to cut in. I like to actually put my ruler down as I go, so I kind of stay in a really similar, it doesn't have to be perfect, but in a close enough range that they're all staying about the same. So that way I don't get too short, or I don't get too shallow or too long, too deep, because you don't want your sleeping bag to suddenly be cinching in. So here's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to start with this side now, and the ruler also helps you see where an inch is. So it has two purposes. It shows you how deep you're supposed to go, but then it also shows me where I'm supposed to cut in, so it gives me my inch mark. And again, these don't have to be exactly 1 inch. You won't really see them because you're going to tie them into knots. But it is important that they're about the same, cut about the same amount deep, but then also that you cut both layers at the same time, because you're going to tie. Those are what you're going to be tying together. So I'm just going to finish. See, I have all my fringe is all done. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start down here in this corner and take these two and you'll tie it once. And you're going to tie it a second time. You probably don't have to. I like to because it makes sure that it stays. And this will stretch as you tie it. So even though I only did, 3 inches in, it's actually gonna end up stretching quite a bit as you do it. You want to make sure you don't get the other knots in it. And you can trim up these knots once you're all done if you have like a couple that for some reason if they stretch a little too long. Tying knots. So see how it's starting to cinch up and bunch up? It'll do that the whole way around. Okay, so to finish off the top, to get rid of this raw edge, what we're gonna do, we're actually gonna fold over our two fringes here and here and underneath as well. This could be a little tricky because it's gonna be a little thick. But what it's gonna do is it's gonna make it so that it kind of gives us a nice top edge there. So we're gonna actually tie those together, all 4 knots. that, you can just tie them together like you normally, like we did the rest of it here. You can see. Now let me grab my doll. Pretend she's gonna go to sleep. And she should just fit right in there, although she probably shouldn't be wearing her shoes. So there you go. We now have a sleeping bag for our doll.